guys, welcome back to my channel, Refurbished Life by Crystal. So today we have another fun one. This is the twin of the Ice Princess one I did last time. This is the same model nightstand, and we're going to be doing a mermaid theme this time. So I washed it with TSP, sand it down, and then I am bringing it to this new spray tint I bought, which is fantastic. The only bummer thing is that it is taking the place of my car. So now I don't have a spot for my car. But you gotta do what you gotta do when you live in an apartment. So here it is. I am getting ready to prime it. I use Zinsser 123 primer. And then here I am putting on the first layer with a 4-inch long roller. Alright, just put the first layer of primer on. I think I might do one more layer maybe. So I primed the body there and the drawers. And then after it was all dry, it had like texture. So I sanded it all down again. And now I'm going in with the primer and doing touch-ups because I want to make sure, especially around the corners, you want to make sure that you put down a good primer first, because those are the areas that are most susceptible to getting bumped and dinged. You want to give the paint you're using the best chance of staying. Okay, so it's time to paint, and I've spaced these pieces out enough so I'll have room to work. And I have my bag full of chalk paint brushes to use with the different colors. We're gonna do purple, white, and blue, fading into one another. Usually I draw up a plan and then I draw up another plan until I'm happy with what plan I have, but I had a thought, so I'm gonna go with it, and hopefully it doesn't stink. So make sure you mix your paints before you pour them into your container. And then I'm going to use my calcium carbonate to make it a smoother application, and it changes it a bit more into a chalk paint, so there's less streaking, brush streaking. And then you also add a little bit of water into it, which will also help the paint to settle without streaks. Alright, so here I've started with blue, and then purple next, and then it's gonna end in white. Between getting into each color, if I'm using the same brush, I will wipe it off with a baby wipe, then a blue shop paper towel to get that paint off so I don't muddy up the different colors. Or you can use a separate brush for each color, of course, but in the areas you're going to blend it, you will want to be cleaning that brush off over and over again. I spray with my fine mist bottle every now and then to keep paint flowing well and mixing well, and it helps not have streaks in the paint as well. And now I've moved on to the other side, same process again. Here I've moved on to the fronts, and I'm still going with that theme of blue fading into purple and going up to white, but I am fading white in at the center because the handles are going to be white. So here is the dry drawer front. I am cleaning it off for any debris that might be there and spritzing it, and then going ahead and painting the same design that I did the first time. It's important to keep spritzing it to keep the paint flowing nicely and leaving a smooth texture. It's time for decoration, so I get my spray adhesive and my stencil for the scales and my sparkles and the pearl paint. And then also here's the glue that I use for the pearls and the gems. And so what I do is I put down my stencil and then I dab it with the pearl paint. And then I spray adhesive. Then I put the sparkles on and then I spray adhesive over that as well. And then I can take the stencil off. Then I move on to the bigger sparkles. So I spray the adhesive on and then put the sparkles on strategically. Sometimes I'll shake it from the shaker. Other times I'll pinch it out of the palm of my hand and fade it out. I love this new respirator I got, and it is time to spray on the semi-gloss Minwax water-based polyacrylic. And I'm going to go over everything, and especially on the areas with the decorations, I'm going to make sure those are down solid. And then you'll see later that I also put a gloss coat on with a paintbrush after that as well to extra reinforce all the sparkles and gems and everything on it so they will never come off. Time to work on the handles, and then we're ready for the reveal.